What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the Frosty Rim. Almost appropriate for this time of year, isn't it? And as you might have seen in the slightly sped up intro that'll be probably going on now, brave Sir Wasted did bravely go and mess around with the priorities. And it's going to hurt his brain for a little bit getting his head around this, but let me explain to you what I've done. Basically, I went through our existing priority list, so for now, keeping the priorities essentially the same as they were before, with the exception of anything that was 1 became 2, anything that was 2 became 4, anything that was 3 became 6, and anything that was 4 became 8. The idea being, what used to be on a 4 priority, for example, so is now an 8 priority for us, I can break down into 7 and 8 and have stuff that's a bit higher and stuff that's on 8 itself. And the same goes for all of these other ones. So for firefighting, for example, I can actually have, or not firefighting perhaps, but for patient, I can actually have something in here on 1 and then have something else on 2 without interfering with any of the other sections. And that way, hopefully, I can get my head around it a little bit. And then finally, we've saved 9 for the things I want you to do when you've got nothing else to do. That way we can keep fishing like literally bottom priority. Let me know what you guys think of that and whether or not that's a sensible way of approaching this. I've been thinking about it and trying to get my head around what I wanted to do with that. And I think this is kind of the way I want to do it. And it means that we can go in here, for example, and I can have Grey Star. Okay, so we want, who's best cook? I think Grey Star's still the better cook, right? Yeah, Grey Star's still the better cook, so I can have Butcher Creatures on 3 for Wasted. Not interfere with anything else. Anything else I want to do here? Brew Liquors? It's hot. I wish this wasn't sideways. Yeah, and then I can have those 2 on 3. And as long as I remember that 3, 4 is essentially the same priority, that should be okay, right? The only thing to take into account is, of course, it will mean that this will take priority over handling for Wasted. So there's a question of if I actually want it to be like that, and of course I can just naturally put the whole of handling up to 3, or I can adjust certain bits of it, and this is where the brain starts to melt. Let's press play and get on with something else and not think about that for the time being, because I think at the moment it's okay. What are we doing? I can't even remember. We were putting a floor down and surviving the winter, yes. Did Grigory just have some body? Grigory did not have some body. Grigory went in there, and now Matvey is going to go in there and also not have some body? We brought you back a Valerie and you're not going to eat it. I feel slighted. People keep wanting me to get this Ibex here. It's rotting, guys, and missing body parts. Unless that's not the one you're talking about. I just know because we've been over that one multiple times and I remember checking. And I wouldn't surprise me. Hello, Mr. Thrumbo. You're coming up to visit, are you? Wouldn't surprise me if that is the one that people are referring to. How much wildlife is still left about? Not much. Mr. Timberwolf hiding down the bottom. Okay, so short of continuing to cook and prepare meals and all this whatnot, what should we be doing here? I suspect that, oh yes, someone pointed out that I forgot to move the stool. It's currently acting as a herbal medication stand. I don't know what you're going to want to call that. Okay, so let's shift that in there and let's get on here. Let's get compost going again. Except this time, let's not use like good food for it. Let's use like rotted mush and plant scraps. Yeah, sound like a plan? Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement. Glad you're with me on this. Oh, they're going to grab the herbal med items too. There's mining to be done. Is that the silver? It is. Do we really want to mine the silver yet? It is getting frustrating having traders turn up and not being able to do anything with it. Also, the mystery of this room has been solved. These doors open and close. As well as people pointing out that actually I can make fence already and I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. So, because of this, I am inclined to do a few things. Firstly, let's have one for the guest quarters. Secondly, let's have some for the bedrooms. We can afford this for the time being. Not actually that bothered about the rest of it. The rest of it seems to be equalising well enough. Unless... Oh, interesting. You get the overwall vent, but you don't get the double length one. Or is that only freezers that get to be double length? It'd be very nice to vent those two together and try and sort of make this place a little bit less horrible. Although he can take it. He can take it. Lots of good comments as usual. Thank you very much, guys. Trying to help me out. Shitty little Wasted's not very good at some bits of this game still. There's too much to know. Like, for example, Tribalware 9.9c apparently is better than the combo of these. Yeah, it's 4.2 plus 2. Yeah, it is. So Tribalware is just better for warmth than even if you wear it underneath, which is strange, but I imagine can only be to balance the tribal stats and give you half a chance in these environments. Because technically, I didn't need to build clothes at all. I could have left it and just built jackets, or built. You don't build jackets, wasted. You know what I mean. Want more elk? Are we going to become like elk trading? Chief died? Oh no. I'm pretty sure that resets some of your faction relations, doesn't it? Minus 23, plus 9. These guys really don't like me. Maybe we do need to work on like... Because we got the hospitality mod running. Maybe I really do need to work on getting these guys something nicer. Although I do want to work on other bits, and we were stone cutting. Has anyone actually done any? We've done a little bit. Okay, good. All right, let's make the guest quarters like the spankiest guest quarters ever. I don't know if spankiest is a word, but it is now. We're going to build it straight over the top of the growing zone. It was corn. Was it on? I can't remember. What's underneath there? Yeah, soil. It's just standard fertilized. All right, we will move. But I've moved you now, so we will move you. That's what's happening. Yeah, well, too much Rimworld sends you loony, you know. If anything, only because the damn game's addictive. Like that, methinks. And once done, I'll chop that corner off. Oh, we've nabbed a bit of our cotton growing area as well. In fact, we got rid of all of it. That's fine. I need to redo the growing areas anyway, because that one's in fact, a lot of them are in just not very good positions. Thor, are you researching for me, dude? Are you researching? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, of course you are. That makes sense. Oh, that's times 3. If I use times 3, Eldest Wolf shouts at me in the comments. I'm not allowed to do that. Well, I think I'm allowed to do it occasionally, but I'm using it too much at the moment. I think that's the deal, right? I'm fine with that. It does make some sense. I use it too often, and then I get caught out. Like, sometimes you just miss. You're slow on the pause, and that costs you. Squirrels and rats. I'm really tempted to go and kill them, because I'm not a fan of the fact that they're just dirting up the outside of the base. Gregory, are you going to hunt some of them? Yeah, let's go maul some things. You 3, over here. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the crowd of animals out here is driving me nuts. Moldok deciding whether or not he wants to run directly in front of the line of fire. He had a good think about it. That's why I don't have hunting turned on, by the way. Is because the pawns... Oh, will they home? They'll home for that line of fire. They'll find a reason to be there. They will find a reason to be exactly where your guy is hunting. Or your hunting dude will find a reason to need to hunt, like here. Or in your kitchen or something ridiculous like that. We need a bigger fridge still. Proposal! Extend the fridge then. Yeah, we're going to go the whole way along. Keep shifting these out bit by bit, but this time round I'm going to also change. I'm going to incorporate more of this into the fridge, I think. Maybe get rid of this too. I'm not sure we need the double insulating layer between the two of those. Wasted can handle the cold. We definitely need a little bit more of that. Right, now I can try my thing and whether or not this is a sensible thing. So, construct. I would like you guys, both of you, anybody who's doing constructing, I would like you to do removing first. Also fixing things, that's important. Uninstalling things, that's important. You're going to do those first anyway, but I'm going to put them up to 3 to not conflict with these. Building roofs is important. Removing roofs is important. The rest of these, I think I'm going to leave as they are. Yeah. Should help focus them down a little bit. Is this a good plan, or do I just move that up? That's a fair bit of extra. Let's cancel that. In fact, let's cancel that and cancel that. And also most of this and do it more sensibly. What do you reckon? So we've actually got a decent sized fridge instead of continuing to creep it up a couple of blocks at a time. Yes, I think so. But I've misaligned the doors. What am I going to do? Unacceptable. And we've got no floors in there now. Messing the base up. Let me guess, we're about to run out of wood too. Yep. That looks like a suitable chunk. Mood-wise, I'm surprised our moods are that low. Feeling stressed. Not getting enough rest. Feeling indifferent, right. Kind of alright. Mad raccoon. Okay. Guys, we need to go and help Thor. You look, multiple of them are down. How do you even... Oh, perfect. Moldoc, how are you looking? You look like you've got blood on you there. It's just affected the jacket, is it? Thor. Continue to peg it. Marivio, break out the guns. Oh god, no, that's not a great plan. Right, that's good. Moldoc, no messing around there. We need treatment. Thor. Thor, you keep getting beaten up, mate. Bite! Raccoon teeth. Get an infection or something. So what I do with this area, I want to, obviously, we need the guests to be happy, because otherwise I'm going to end up... The downside to this thing, we're going to end up like this, where we're actually losing reputation with some people, because they come and visit and have a really bad time. And that's not great. Not really what I want. We're out of room... No, we're not quite out of room in the fridge. They're just asleep. Oh, and Grey Stars. Ooh, sorry, dude. My microphone slightly covers the top of the screen here, so I can't... This thing I have to, like, crouch down underneath to be able to see the thing. And apparently that gets me in trouble. What are you guys restricted to? You're not restricted to anything funky, are you? No. People getting enough sleep? That's what I should probably check, is see whether or not they're actually filling up their bars overnight. I might not be giving them long enough. Like the beds themselves might not be good enough condition for the length of time I'm giving them. 3 o'clock in the morning? Might be alright. 79. Because the condition of the beds does make a bit of a difference, if I remember rightly, to the like rest rate. Excellent bed. Rest effectiveness 114% versus good 108. Yeah. So wasted should get a decent night's sleep. There you go. So wasted is going to tick up to 98, 99, 100. Hopefully you're up at 6. 94, 86, but Thor's, yeah, wasted's up. That should be alright then. Especially restrictions wise. Oh, 6 is optional. So they can sleep in late and get up at 7 if they're like Marivio and aren't fully rested. But as soon as they are, they'll get up. That means that's spot on. Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm kind of over busying them a bit as well. If we really wanted to prep for... Depends on how I want to play this, but if my idea was to prep for next summer, then I'm over busying them. But it looks like, actually, you can get them to the point where... They still slept in the cold. Yeah, because the vents aren't finished yet. You can get them to the point where they're so insulated that they can deal with outside. Looks distinctly like I might need to raise... because we're out of steel completely. Yeah, I might need to raise mining priority on someone. What have we got at the moment? Mine for wasted. Maybe flick wasted around with mining and constructing. So what happens if I put that, essentially lower this down to 5? Does it maintain? No, it doesn't. If it had maintained the gap, that would have been perfect. Well, alright, well, I'll leave construct for wasted on 4 then, and we'll plot mine on 3 for now. See what I mean? Already my approach here is not working quite as well as I'd like, although mine doesn't really break down, so yeah. We'll see. I'm sure you guys will have plenty of good suggestions. You always seem to, and I rarely even properly understand them, if I'm honest. Is that me just cut? Oh, it's Thor mining. Oh, I changed Thor. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry, Thor. Balls. Balls! That was not the one I meant to change. Right, let's take you down to 4, but then we were going to have remove floors. These first ones. Remove roofs and deconstruct up high. Cool. I need to pay a lot more attention because this also changes the order they go in if you click on one of these. Which is fine. Minor break risk for 2 people? You see, Lockium and the Pond are the only people that still like me. Are we still... That's not right. That's not right. That would explain a few bits and bobs. New area, rename. Yes, guest. And this is their accommodation area. So, yeah, I've completely been screwing this up. Guest Rizzles, your accommodation area is down there for now. Did I not make it default or something? Yeah, I've just misunderstood. Misunderstood completely. Fail. Duke. And that's updated you too. Nice. Whee! There it is. So what we got? Tribespeople from Kinleague of Ole. Prepare for a while and then attack. Clubs and spears. No ranged weapons at all. Interesting. Door. There's a dude. We need to talk to them. Everyone else, can we come over here, please? I need you in a second. I just want to do the trading first. Where are they waiting? Wow, they're really running off somewhere. I was hoping to be able to catch them on this bit, perhaps, but it looks like they're going to go and hang around somewhere really weird. What do you guys got? Wow. Nothing of any use. You got 137 though, so you can afford one of our Parkers if you're really good. I'll sell you a... Oh, they've got toques. There you go. Give us your silver. Also, thought, don't mind the silver, it's just dawned on me which bit you're actually mining away at. Can we chip away at the bit that I had marked up down here for steel? Just by any chance, would that be okay? Okay, where are they going to hang out? Are they just going to wait there? Okay, trying to think, because I'd love to catch them where they've got no cover and I have, but I'm a bit early if they're going to hang in that area. I'm going to, basically, I'll wind my dudes up quite bad before these guys even attack. And there's always the question of which way are they going to go? Are they going to come around this side? Oh, that's not great. And I am angry. Ah, damn it, I was hoping Wasted was hungry. But he's not, he's just angry. You guys are going to have to come back down here, I'm afraid. Either that, we fight them in the base. Screw it, fight them in the base. I can't afford to have someone go break in front of them out here. These guys need to go and chill out. And maybe, because of that, these guys will come and get involved. Who knows? I'm surprised it's taking them this long to actually come and attack. Wasted, dude, what are you doing? You're really angry, man. Go rest or something. Ironically, this is putting his mood up. And then down again. Then really down. 2.1, 1.8, 1.4. Here comes the extreme break risk. You're going to come and go to bed? Oh, right, and now they're beginning their assault. Perfectly timed, Cass. Perfectly timed. Right, it looks like we're going to be doing our best to hold this one up without Wasted. Unless, Wasted, just get on the corner. If you break, you break. He's got the long-range gun, so that might actually work. Moldark, you go there. Greystar, you're kind of back up. Alright, here they come. Don't break, Wasted. Please. Forgot they had no ranged weapons. We can just ambush them hard. There it is. I knew he was going to break. Oh, Jesus. Did you just shoot Wasted? You did. Oh, you moron. You shot him twice. Fuck. We might have to try and arrest him. Come on, dude. Don't stay like this. Rat self-tamed. Cargo pods. What was those? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Bit of penny. Phenoxycycline. Yes. The one that Wasted couldn't pronounce before, but apparently now can. You gonna be alright? Not looking great. Because if you arrest them, the mood penalty's massive. Come on, man. You're not bleeding that badly. If you just snap out of that Zerk Rage so we can sort you out, that would be wonderful. Because at this rate, you're going to get infected or something. Especially with the bad hygiene. What's my cut-off point? Like death in 12? Probably. Something like that. Because we may even hurt him trying to blooming arrest him. That's the other side of this. It's not as simple even as that. Aha. Get the hell in there and get looked after. Greystar are... Greystar are premium medic. No, just go and do it immediately, please. I don't care how you're feeling. Do that and then wash him as well. Wash me! Hopefully trying to avoid the chances of a infection. What are you doing, dude? No. Rest until healed. Okay. Okay, not so bad. Or, I rephrase, could have gone worse. I still messed up a little bit. I didn't need to take any damage in that whatsoever. You got random silver just sitting around down there, have we? Seems sensible. And the corpse cupboard. Corpse freezer? Corpse cupboard? Corpse cupboard's got the old alliteration going for it. I think we might stick with corpse cupboard. Especially as we're tribe, so we can't technically call it a freezer because we have absolutely no control over that side of things. If it's freezing, good. That's wonderful. There is a distinct chance it won't be because, yes, as previously mentioned, that is down to what time of year it is. Research. We are doing electricity, but Thor's being kept far too busy. And it's, I have to say, it's quite unusual. I don't even know if I should touch wood for this or what. It's quite unusual for... you're hungry. Someone feed him. It feels to be this far in and still not have another colonist. It feels very weird. I suppose we have messed up a couple of captures, haven't we? Kind of my own fault. Did you wash him as well? Yes, you did. Brilliant. He is no longer hungry. Is he getting happier? No. Not getting any worse. That'll do. Stop being such a prima donna waste. And the bestest freezer ever. Look at that. Nice. -1, -12. Looks like a sensible split of those temperatures as well. Anyone doing any mining? What is it about down here that means you don't want to mine it? I don't understand. Like, just no interest whatsoever. I just don't have mine high enough priority still. Wasted's cooking? Oh no, Wasted's injured. That would be why. I don't have mine high enough priority and I'm building loads of stuff. Won't say no to the penoxycycline though. That there is potentially not losing someone to infection. What next? More from Lockium. These fellas like it here. Or are these guys not? No, these guys are Lockium, aren't they? It's like Lockium. I'm calling him Lockium. It's not even close to that, is it? Loyocam, I think, is probably what that says, or something along those vague lines. Huzzah! Mining is happening. Who needs warm clothes? I need warm clothes. Really? Oh, hang on. Dude, go and get blue fur. Go and get that one. I think you'll find that works much better. There we go. Anyone else need? You're wearing a plain leather parka as well. Go grab yourself a blue fur. Let's make sure we keep our guys equipped with the nicest, only the best gear for our boys. I imagine the parkas are going to do a bit to actually help out. Yeah, the armor here, 16.2, 4.8. How does that compare to the leather? Okay, leather is way better armor-wise. Does make sense. Does make sense. Interesting mix of a decision then. We might have to try and keep like 2 sets of clothes for everybody. You've got like your summer get-up where we can put on things like the flak jacket. And then we've got the winter get-up where we can't get away with wearing it. And I'm going to have to be a bit more careful. Everyone's asleep and I want to go and talk to these guys. And this is why I think we need to build them a better guest quarters. Berserk, why? Oh, you... oh, God. I love the fact that they decided they're just going to go full on ham on each other. Which wall's going to persist? That one. Anything more going to go down in there? Oh, right, they're all going to have to get in there. Everyone's going to have some. Go on, White, get them. We should probably do the good thing. Probably do the good thing for our friendly faction and look after the person that got hurt. Greystar, you're gonna go and do some medding? You sure? You probably should go and do some medding. Go and look after the idiot. It's only fair, to be honest. If you got guys come and visit your house, stop going berserk in my base. They were awfully disappointed by their stay. They've had enough of you. Okay, great start. We got enough medical beds for this? Not really. Have we got any empty beds that aren't being used by our colonists? No. Impressive. Impressive, guys. Can we, let's turn that off, I guess, and let's make that for medical instead. And then, Moldar, can you go and rescue the last one? Highly impressive. The nice thing is, this will actually give us really quite a lot of positive faction rep if we can save them all. Thor, go talk to them. I think this is the newer bunch, the ones we didn't speak to. You've got crushed rocks for sale. Well, you can go away, can't you? You got 117. At least we can sell you back some of your own weapons. Actually, no. How about you buy some, like, yeah, how about you buy your own hats? I know you like hats. Well, there's some of your own ones back for one. I think they might be seeing through my my rather poor attempt here. Alright, then we'll sell you back your weapons. Knives and clubs, all the sort of things you really wanted. Bows even. I might keep the no, let's not keep the refund. There's no point in keeping any of this stuff, is it? All we're really doing is just trying to maximise gold earnings each time. An awful Took at 88 and a poor at 91. That's... yeah, sure. Poor Grey Star has literally just been stuck tending the natives for God knows how long. Active Mechanites addiction. Okay. Grey Star's about to get really angry because we keep using him as like non-stop med. Although actually the drone ending will help with that, surely. Wow, you got beaten up hard. Now he's off. I'm sorry, dude. We're trying to save the tribes, but they're being idiots and killing themselves. It's tough. At least the bedrooms are warm now, right? Those ones up there, less so. Seem to also be in that same position again where the base has become an utter mess. Which I suppose is what it is. Cleaning on 6. Cleaning on 4 for the... yeah, maybe... no one's really getting any chance to do this. I'm tempted to switch this around on Moldok. Moldok's doing a lot of the hauling at the moment, but, I mean, people can, to some extent, haul for themselves. Because he's doing all the hauling, he's not doing any cleaning. And we could do with some of that, because the place is up. Looking pretty ugly again. And of course, yeah. Getting a bit chillier. Okay, no more mining after these couple of bits here. We need those two to get onto construction now. Anyways, didn't Thor chilling out together. Shared a word about shivs. Must have been an important word. There we go. Well, looks like madly cleaning. I don't care if you've got diarrhea. You're lucky I'm saving you at all, if I'm honest. Aurora is no longer incapable of walking. Piss off home then. Who's starving? Grey Star. Yeah, well, that you're doing to yourself. Let's be very clear here. This is nothing to do with me. lurking. Yeah, we'll probably save most of them. And I don't think there's a negative for not saving them. But I think there's definitely a negative for attempting to catch them. And there was clearly a negative for the apparently allowing that fight to go on in the first place. I don't recall having any part in it myself, but okay. This is the downside with the ever-increasing base size. I'm now once again at a point where I don't really have enough dudes for it. I really need a dude or more two extra, you know. Alright, let's go fast overnight, because Greystar's just wandering. I can't do anything with him anyway. He'll come back to us. When he comes back to us, at some point, he'll get catharsis and piss off inside. Go on, Greystar. Thankfully, we have just an enormous, large amount of stuff. What is it? A psychite tea? Oh, okay. Starvation and exhaustion and visitors from that other place. Visitors from the other place that doesn't really like us very much. Partly because I bet you we're not entertaining them well enough. Negotiate. Negotiate is also entertaining. Yeah. I'm sorry, Thor, but when you are here, unless you have construction tasks, you're going to be entertaining the guests. We need them to start enjoying their stay. Same way we could do with Moldok. Doing some cleaning down there as well. They will probably enjoy it more. Is it cargo pods like landing? It's just cloth. Okay. That's not very exciting. I can grow that myself, Cass. I can grow it myself, and we've got loads. Look. Thor on the charm offensive. Charm and cleaning offensive. Nice. It does actually seem to be working relatively well as well. Are any of you guys going to be, like, done anytime soon? Oh, and apparently I'm out. That's why that's not wasted. Pay attention. You're out of wood again. Get rid of like, anything that blocks this side of the base towards the side, and there'll be a extreme break risk. Oh, that's Greystar coming back to us. Collapsed, but then immediately got back up again by the looks of things. You did get catharsis, right? Yeah. We could even build a bridge across here. Encourage them to come that one way and then just gut them down as they come. It's been working quite well in the stream series. Not going to be enough wood for the rest of this? Possibly. And of course, the lack of wood is meaning that it's going to get cold in here soon as well. I'm going to need them to prioritise actually relighting those fires, aren't I? Where are you going? No, you are doing the right one. Might have to get Moldok to 4 penitents and 4 warriors. I've got to offer Sadie, a teacher named Darcy. She's being chased by tribespeople from Kinleague of Olay. We got to. Darcy, what you like? Welcome. You got ambrosia on you? Sure. Health-wise, you have an addiction to it. That's less good. We can break you of that. You're sanguine. We can break you with that, especially if you're sanguine. Sanguine, gay. New doc. New doc, new... Yes, this looks good. You can't really fight very well, but that's fine. Okay. Which means that very shortly we're going to get to see Aurora has gone berserk. Aurora, not now. Oh yes, nice one, Moloch. You keep things in lockdown, right? No worries. Where's the dudes chasing you? How fast? You look very slow. You get moving. Surprised, normally they've arrived by this point. There we go. Okay, so what we got? Is that no ranged weapons again? Oof, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Tora has gone berserk. People stop doing this. Thor, no. How are you looking out there? Just a bruise, cool. What's your bloomin' skills like? You're not that good. Moldog, beat him up. Tried people from locking with the pond to leaving. They're pissed off with me again because I had to kill someone in their bedroom. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the way it goes. Right, where's the tribespeople on Darcy's tail? I haven't got that far yet. Alright, Moldog for now, just chill. Oh, we're gonna have to try and rescue bloomin'. Rescuing these guys, pain in the backside, just saying. Okay, now we need people out. And everybody this time as well. Well, everybody except Darcy. Has Darcy even made it back yet? Activity, wearing cloth toque also. Awful. Dinosaur fuzz. You probably want to go and put on one of the better parkas, actually. Oh, okay. No, you don't. We don't have any better parkas. Sorry. Where should we meet? Ooh, let's meet this top bunch first. Greystar's got a minor break wrist. Thor needs treating? Oh yeah, he got bruised as well, didn't he? Darcy, I mean, I know you can't shoot, but you kind of can a little bit. Except we don't have a weapon to give you, so ignore that. You keep doing what you're doing. We'll sort you out shortly. Rest of you lot, prepare to meet the tribesmen. Moldog at the front, Greystar at the front, wasted in line. One down, next. How's the other guys doing? Are they up to the base yet? Getting close. Headshot! Come on. Hurry up and finish them off before they go and do weird things. Oh, interesting. These two tribes aren't at war with each other. Wow. Yeah, I'm really winding them up, aren't I? That's not my fault. Well, I suppose it kind of is. I couldn't keep them safe, so yeah, I suppose from that angle, yeah, that is my fault. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Let's go and rescue McKinnery. Oh god, yeah. No. How are you looking, Greystar? You angry? We're not too bothered at the moment. Rescue McKinnery. Moldog, how are you looking? Thor? Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. Was Tora that I need... Yeah, let's go and give it a go. We'll try it, and let's not hold that door open any longer. Let's at least put a barrier in the way. Darcy is asleep in there. I'm sorry, Darcy. We've got to give you a bed. We've got so many... Yeah, trying to look after so many people that it's also quite difficult to help with that. We will sort you out in the morrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. Probably kick... I'm not even sure if I can kick one of these guys out, can I? How are you looking? You're just bruised. You're just bruised. You're fine. You're fine, you're fine. So it's the new ones coming in only. Well, the new one, in fact. It's the one that Greystar's carrying. You got Catharsis? Cool. What did he go down to? Oh, that's Greystar. I can see what he went down to. Interesting that Greystar actually just had meds on him. Yes, I think for the time being we're going to need to... Oh, Darcy's a doctor. Lovely. Lovely indeed. Oh, this is perfect. That means I can have them... I can have patient above everything else. What else are we going to do for you? I would not say no to another warden, especially as you've got a passion for it. Excuse me? Random calls at this time of night, especially as it's coming from Manchester, which means it's some kind of blooming scammer made the mistake of using an open whois for a bit. Oh God, don't do that when you register websites, guys. This Darcy's great at everything. Look at this, it's awesome. We need to train her up in negotiation. We have that on 6 maybe. Fish down on 9. And potentially a new researcher as well. Nice. On which note, we'll have you do less of the other things then. Nice, nice. Get on with it, folks. There's a rat. Oh, it's my rat. Why? Can we butcher the rat, please? There's elk outside eating our meals. Wow. Hang on, I'm going to pause and deal with this. And these days they route those sort of calls through UK numbers. And then you can hear the click as it connects you to some call centre in God knows where. I would feel sad for giving them a hard time, but I don't, because what they're doing isn't legal. Sorry, if you hadn't guessed, that's another one of these cold calling scumbags that, especially at this time, 11:30 at night. And that's okay? Wow. Wow. How are you still here? Like, I'm mind blown that you are still hanging around. Moldok's in the medical bed down there, lying with a dead body. Can we possibly remove that? Yes, thank you. Can't imagine that's great. Yes, it's crazy cold in there as well. Yeah, let's hold that open again. Black has died because of malnutrition. Cool. That can no longer be a medical bed then. Well, it's not cool, don't get me wrong, but also 100% not my fault, so someone else can then actually have a bed. Has it died from malnutrition? Oops. That's kind of my fault, actually. Darcy, what are you doing? Feeding meal to Aurora. Yeah. I imagine that everyone's like that, right? No, that's only moderate. Can you go and feed the one up there that's like got severe malnutrition? That's a bit better. Whoa. That's weird having all these random people hanging around in the base. Looks like it's worth noting that we might need to have like a guest medical facility. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well, thank God for the decent food supply. I mean, as long as people stay mostly indoors and only go outside for important things, this is okay. But also kind of not. Did I make a Manhunter yet? No, I did not make a Manhunter yet. I also need to update. Right, let's do that before we finish. Animus, please remain out of the areas you're not supposed to be in. Which include that stockpile. Cool. That's fine. I'm going to need to set up a... Let's do another new area now. This one is going to be named... well, Manhunt and other similar. We need that inverted. And then we need to... No, I don't need it inverted. Other way around, Weston. What are you doing? Pay attention. I need it that way around, and now we can add it in. Manhunt. And you want to make sure that you only do inside the walls and not outside the walls, because otherwise they'll go outside to repair them. Which, unsurprisingly, in this case, is really not what I want them to do. So for now, everybody get the hell indoors. Ah, not quite. You bunch. Outside now. Moldark, how are you actually looking? You're alright, get outside. Yeah. You three. There's a blight. Okay, Grey Star. Oh yeah, let's unrestrict them for the time being. I need you to do some stuff. Prioritise hauling the revolver. Darcy, prioritise hauling the auto pistol. Anything else out here I badly want? No, it's probably just those two for now. You lot. Moldark. Yeah, Moldark, come down here. You lot keep doing. Right, so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I am conscious that at the end of this, there is going, or during this, these things can go on for pretty much any length of time. And any animals stuck outside, oh no, Marivia, not now. Any animal, oh, speaking of animals stuck outside, inside, boys. Any animals, etc., left outside like that will, no, don't consume. Slowly become toxic themselves. Like these guys down here are all going to die. All of that lot are going to be dead soon. Nothing to do with me even. They're just going to be dead. And I kind of want... Did you get hurt? No. Go and trade with him as well. Kind of want to get the hold of the food before that happens. Right, you buy the feather just joints. What is Psychite tea? Let's sell that as well. I'm trying to get rid of all the addictive stuff, basically. Squid leather, brown button downs. Squid leather. Ooh. No, that's fine. Okay, I can't even sell both of those. That's a lot of Psychite tea, apparently. Okay, how are we looking on you guys? Toxic build-up initial 10%. Maria's only 5.8. Only 5.8. For some reason, Wasted built that up way harder than everyone else. It looks like... Who's angry now? That's alright, we can deal with that. Okay. For now, everyone back indoors. And we're going to pick this up next episode. Because the next thing I've noticed as an issue... Wow, the blood. The blood. That's a lot of blood. Yeah, the next issue that I've noticed is we've got no wood inside. So we're going to start getting cold real fast. And it's still only December-ary. So, yeah, we need to deal with that. However, that's been quite long enough. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We've got ourselves a new colonist on board, so we'll work out who to name, or who becomes Darcy next time around. Probably based a little bit off needs and whatnot. But we live to fight another day. And we've got a bit of food in. That shouldn't be a problem. Main concern, in fact, we've got plenty of food in. I should have just gone for blooming wood rather than worried about butchering elk. Ugh, dull. Dull. Even the Timberwolf's going to bite it, though, so that's good news. Cheers for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit me that like button. Really helps me in the channel out. Didn't? Dislike button's right next door. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys for the next one. When, yeah, I think you know what we're doing. Cowering inside. Potentially. Toxic build-up isn't that bad. You can sort of deal with it. Cheers, folks.